Black girls in my area cold. Dark skin, light skin, medium tones. Permting braids got mini afros. Thick lips got hips, some of us don't. Big nose contours, some of us won't. Never wanna put us in the media, bro. Wanna like Kardashians. Wanna that my auntie got a yo. We like the tell her reload it. I've got the camera, my girls are posing. I need some backup, then my ones are rolling. Grown women things, I'm never at risk. Mind my own business, I'm never in mess. Who am I ain't babe. Get a slice of the cake. Want a house with a view and a new pair of shoes. Keep it real from the jump. Little pump, little vibe, little bass, little kick, little snare, little lies, big truths. Do you? They don't care. Do you? They don't care. Get your at the box and build up from there. I don't have a with me, but I still walk with a clean. I rock Nikes cause we think they're clean. MJ leather jacket, beat it Billie Jean. MJ leather jacket cause I think I'm bad. That's cool, I like it. The growth, the light, the pain, the fight. We love, we fight, we hurt, we cry. He paid the price, you'll be alright.
Give me some time away. I took a little time. I'll pray we gon' be alright. Okay, alright. Okay, alright. Okay, alright. I think I need some time away. I took a little time. I'll pray we gon' be alright. Okay, alright. Okay, alright. Okay, alright.
So many verses. Type them or put them in cursive. Deep like I'm burying hearses. Preach like I'm doing up churches. They got Chanel bags and purses. And I got some mashed up vans that I won't throw away cause I'm needy and hurting. I keep it in cause I can. I seen it and I think it's in my genetics. So I'm indebted. Cool off is expected, wow. Gather your thoughts and collect them now. Penny for my thoughts, make a fortune, bow. How'd you keep rapping off beat, bro? How? Talking about you getting on the tracks since when? Everybody's here, we don't need more friends. Just do you ain't gotta pretend. Just do you ain't gotta pretend. He was doing school while they were doing ends. Now he's doing money and them men are doing pen. You know about 6 or 5 of the men. You know about half of the men follow trends. He said to me, they put in the streets. That's what they wanted for me. And I said, gee, someone can fix you a plate, but no one can force you to eat. Like when will he see himself as a king and not just a pawn in these streets? And when will we come together as a tribe and be what intended to be? I just wanna be free. Yeah.
Away, I took a little time. I'll pray we gon' be alright. Okay, alright. Okay, alright. Okay, alright. I think I need some time away. I took a little time. I'll pray we gon' be alright. Okay, alright. Okay, alright. Okay, alright.
Rocket Man drop on the green. Rocket Man got your man. Rocket Man fly to Japan. Rocket Man, he don't ever land. Rocket Man, Rocket Man.
Like
good stuff, good stuff.
We coming with that Miami defense.
Oh,
yeah.
oh, I see you, Bash. Oh, that was a good pass. I tried to hit you though, Bash.
Oh, here it go. Here it
Good
go.
shot. Let's go.
Yes. Yeah. Man.
Let's go. Good game. GG's.
I make them when they count, you know?
Oh, that was really great. But Jordan, I thought we agreed not to mention Giannis today. I still have nightmares about that 50 bomb he dropped on us, okay?
I'm sorry. Sometimes you got to fear the deer, you know? I slipped out. I'm sorry.
You guys are such great representation of what community is about. Tell the people.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. Welcome to DA. It's on.
Thanks very much.
That's pretty intriguing, DA. That's an interesting story, and we thank you for giving it to us. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Shake Milton is out there with Tyrese Maxey. And it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Kings, they've got Terrence Davis. Jalen Brunson out there with De'Aaron Fox. Then it's Randall. And there has, Greg, been some talk within the league about adding a mid-season tournament. What are your thoughts on that possibility?
I mean, with the success of the play-in tournament, which, in full disclosure, I was not for, but love now, I can see why they're considering it.
And so it's the Kings getting on the board first. Here's Maxey. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now, here's Fox. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game.
How about Fox just getting to the rim right there? Great to see him explode at times.
Maxey with it. Down low. Here's Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Davis finds Randall. Guarded by Embiid. A pass to Fox. Rebounded by Tucker.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Back in 2020, De'Aaron Fox signing a massive extension, Greg. 5 years and $163 million.
Yeah, and Kevin, every NBA hopeful wants that second contract. Credit to De'Aaron for working his tail off and earning every penny of that deal.
And Sacramento has possession. After Tobias Harris getting his shot to go from deep. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking.
Outside for Randall. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, Randall's not passing that one up. Fantastic job at converting when he's got the kind of position like that.
Passes it to Harris. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Tucker the pass to Embiid. Outside, Maxey, just 5 to shoot. With the teardrop, and the layup is up and in. Maxey's got his second basket of the night.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
And Greg, just like you, Julius Randle is a southpaw. Left-handed.
Yeah, and, you know, the angles are different for lefties. We operate a little differently. And I think that can throw defenders off. So I'm always going to pull for the southpaw.
The first free throw is good.
And the Kings look a whole lot different now than they did for most of the 21-22 season. And they were changes that had to be made.
Sacramento making a switch here. Williams is checked in.
And yes, there's been growth in Julius Randle and his game year after year, adding little things. But this big man focuses on playing to his strengths.
Now, here's Tucker. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Harris kicks to Embiid. Here's Milton. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game. Now when a team suffers a playoff drought like the Kings have, Greg, you can expect some major moves.
And you just hope they can find some stability, Kevin, moving forward. This is a team that's gone through 12 head coaches since the last time they made the playoff.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
And the Kings will go for a different look here. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Randall. Temple comes in for Davis. Martin's checked in for Jalen Brunson. And Flynn subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Embiid. Reed comes in for P.J. Tucker. Daniels, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Shake Milton. Temple, the pass to Flynn. We've got 1:55 left to play here in the first. Williams hits the bucket.
When Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the 76ers. They trail by 1. And here's Melton. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
.135 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Melton. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Ball stolen. And here's the fast break.
Sacramento foul. Garrett Temple.
And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. After the trust the process era, they're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly. And some added toughness on the roster. Something Philly knew they needed after last year's playoffs. The hope is adding scrappy veterans like P.J. Tucker and DeAnthony Melton will help them further this go-round.
Here's Harrell after the Kings pick up 2. He kicks to Reed. Taken away by Williams. Temple, the pass to Barton. Here's Cousins, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Here's Melton. And he banks in the lane.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Flynn. Rebound by Harrell. Outside, Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from us.
And so, lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. 76ers lead by 2. Live from Golden One Center, you're watching 2K Sports.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Right away, they showed us they weren't going to shy away from the mid-range game, and it's proven to be an effective tool for them.
Well, the attack can come from a lot of ways, either execution or by just getting on the bounce and driving it in, and that's where they've been very effective tonight.
Jalen Brunson out there with Fox. Then it's Randy. Then there's Terrence Davis. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings.
Offensively, we see Embiid all over the floor, but inside is where he can really utilize that size.
Here's Fox, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well, because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
Even De'Aaron Fox has talked about how he's the fastest player in the league. The cool thing about it is night after night he seems to prove it.
Now, here's Tucker. He's defended by Randall, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
That's their first of the game, though, so sharp passing has helped them to craft this lead.
The Kings trailing. Now, Fox. The pass to Brunson. From downtown. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Floats one up. The shot, no good. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The Kings have made a lot of moves to shake up their roster. De'Aaron Fox says, I think the mood is definitely better. It's like a breath of fresh air. Getting a feel for each other and seeing the chemistry come to fruition is huge. Success isn't always immediate with trades and signings, so we look toward the future. Kevin, back to you.
That's all they can do. Okay, thanks, D.A. And since Tobias Harris got his big contract with the Sixers, Greg, some say they chose him over Jimmy Butler.
And while Tobias is nice, he's never been an all-star. And that's one of the few downsides to a big payday. Some might say he's overpaid. I'm sure he'll take the trade-off.
Outside, Maxey. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. In the corner, it's Harris. That's good, and it's Embiid with the assist. Harris has got 6 points.
That's a shot that Tobias Harris is really working hard on to become more consistent as a threat from the three-point line.
And the rejection by Embiid. Harris against Davis. Harris misses.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Shot up 2 there. 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Harris dishes to Embiid. It's stolen by Davis. Randall outside. Kings moving the ball around. Here's Harris. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
So he's a capable shooter, but I like the initiative there from Tobias, taking it inside, forcing the defense back, and drawing contact.
I know one thing the Kings wanted to focus on this season, and Brent, that was defense.
Well, they're a team that's been at the bottom of the league on the defensive ratings for quite some time. And one way to remain competitive is to bring your defensive intensity on a nightly basis. It's going to be a point of emphasis for this new coaching staff to get these guys on board.
Here's Dragic. The shot from the low post is good. Dragic has got the lead up to 2 now for the Kings.
Yeah, Dragic was not going to be denied on that possession. A fiery competitor, and they needed that bucket.
On the wing, Harris. A beautiful reverse layup. Harris has got it all tied up now for the 76ers.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Carter finds Randall. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And how about Randall just collecting and absorbing that hit and still fights to get a shot off.
Second team foul.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Kings.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Now, here's Milton. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Melton against Carter. Goes up the baseline. Got that one. The Sacramento lead has been cut down to 1 on the bucket for McDaniels.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Dragic with it. Now defended by Embiid. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Harris.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
They're pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Randall. And Cousins kicks to Dragic. Pass to Temple. Just 3 to shoot. Carter for 3. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Melton passes to Milton. Puts up a 3. Carter pulls it in. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Sacramento Kings. To the middle, Cousins. And Cousins throws it down.
Just great work at finding the open man. Dragic with his head up.
The 76ers trail by 3. To the paint. Here's Embiid. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Well, Greg, what can you say about Joel Embiid's growth from a leadership perspective? Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Tremendous, Kevin. Carrying the Sixers with everything they went through. Even though he came in second in MVP voting 2 years in a row, no player more important to his team than Joel Embiid.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Martin's checked in for Carter. And Flynn subbed in for Goran Dragic. Williams' shot is off. And stolen by Williams. Here's Cousins, and Cousins throws it down.
Cousins does not mess around in the post. When he's got that kind of positioning, he's going to ram it home.
Pass to Reed. Kicks to McDaniels. Tipped away.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Temple finds Williams. Martin the bounce pass. Outside Flynn from deep. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
What a grand finale to the half. Great shot from distance to give his team the momentum right before the buzzer.
And so that's the end of the first half. Kings ahead. They lead by 6. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Doc. I heard you imploring your team, stick to the game plan and know your personnel. What's that mean?
Yeah, we keep messing up coverages. You know, I get messing up on some guys.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here. If your name is Shaquille O'Neal, a pretty close game for the Kings throughout the first quarter. Some good moments from both teams, but as the first period wrapped up, they trailed by 2. They took control in the second quarter, ending the half up by 6. Taking a look at the Kings, Kenny, what'd you think?
The passing is what kept the offense rolling. The communication has been tremendous. Guys are working as a unit and not as individuals. They've got to repeat that kind of ball movement in the second half.
And over to Shaq. What did you think about Philadelphia?
Hard to feel happy when your opponent's shooting over 60%. You're going to have to make things harder for those guys defensively. Force them out their comfort zone. Contest every shot.
And now with the second half of...
You all know what time it is.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. We're seeing a tremendous game from Julius Randle.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively. But he's going to keep going at it.
Taking a look at the 76ers. On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Shake Milton is out there with Maxey. And it's Harris in at the 3 spot. And the call will be against Julius Randle. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
The 76ers trail by 6. Milton finds Tucker. Maxey with it. Shoots over Brunson. Maxey, no good. Here's Sacramento. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, guys. Now, Tobias Harris has been the leading scorer on teams in the NBA, but on the Sixers, he understands his role is different. He says, I'm not a guy who's going to press for looks. The ball's going to flow how it flows, and I just got to be ready when the opportunity comes my way. That's what winning basketball is all about. Kevin?
David, thank you. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
Inside. Here's Randall, and Philadelphia grabs the miss. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Randall with some nice D.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Off target from outside. The 76ers trail by 3. Maxey with it. Brunson picks him up. Maxey, no good. Kings shooting indicative of smooth offensive play, up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Davis kicks to Brunson. Randall outside. Harris against Fox. Back to Randall. Outside, Davis. Trying to get open is Randall. And Davis gets it to go on the assist from Randall. Davis has got the lead up to 6 now for Sacramento. And the 76ers call time here. Nice game. Great performance by Julius Randle.
And they simply have no answer right now for what he's doing to them. He is making them pay.
Harrell is checked in for Philadelphia.
Your 916 crew, everyone.
On the wing, Harris.
76ers, Montrezl Harrell.
He's looking for Harrell and finds him, and it's blocked. Maxey against Brunson. And here's Davis for 3. And another 3 for Sacramento.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
The 76ers trail by 9. Pass to Tucker. Now the pass to Harris. Now here's Milton. He's tightly guarded. That one, no good. Sacramento's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Davis looking for an opening. Outside, Fox. For the 3. Craps in the tray. And now it's a 12-point Kings lead.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
On the wing, Harris. Pass to Tucker. Now, Milton. And they get it. That one wide left. Kings leading now by 12. Here's Davis, and Davis throws it down.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
And the 76ers call time here.
And Coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
A big group substitution here for Sacramento. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Julius Randle. Will Barton comes in for Terrence Davis. Carter, he's checked in for Jalen Brunson. And it's Dragic in for Fox. Philadelphia also making some changes. Reed is checked in for P.J. Tucker. McDaniels comes in for Harris. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Shake Milton. McDaniels, no good. And Sacramento will go the other way with it.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Dragic finds Barton. Back to Dragic. It's Barton on the wing. Takes a three. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. .125 left to play here in the third. Carter against Maxey. Deep corner, Barton. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. The 76ers trail by 14 to the inside. Here's Maxey. It's deflected, and they'll keep possession.
Well, just hard to keep up with Montrezl Harrell and that impressive energy he brings.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Sacramento.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Man, scoring off of turnovers is so helpful. I mean, you get easy opportunities at the rim. It devastates the opponent. They've done a great job tonight of converting on those chances.
Carter on the wing. He's covered by Maxey. Barton kicks to Dragic. Here's Cousins. That one doesn't drop. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Their next game, playing at home, as the Nets come into town. And that game will kick off a 4-game homestand. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That's what Harrell does. He's in there mixing it up, and he goes right back up for a shot.
Carter, the pass to Barton. Reed covering. And the shot is good.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense. A quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to McDaniels. And stolen by Barton. And now Sacramento on the break. Reed covering. And Cousins kicks to Carter. Down low. It's tipped. Reed with the steal. And so it's the Sacramento Kings with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. Back right after this. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got De'Aaron Fox. He's out there with Jalen Brunson. Williams is out there with Terrence Davis. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Good ball movement here by the Kings. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here.
Substituting on the court.
Williams passes to Davis. Outside for Randall. Just 2 to shoot. Here's Brunson. And a miss there on the triple. The 76ers trail by 14. Here's Maxey. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
On the wing, Harris. Williams with the block.
The reach of... Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Milton. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And one more look at that fantastic Mobile One drive.
And I just love his competitiveness he's showing there. Team might be down, but a drive like that could spark them.
Fox dishes to Davis. And the pass to Randall. Outside, Fox. Trying to get open is Randall. Fox, no good.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Milton kicks it to Tucker. Outside, Maxey sinks the three-pointer.
Tucker, great job reading the floor and finding a way to set up a ready shooter.
Runs in the pass to Fox. Randall with the ball, guarded by Tucker. Williams trying to break free. Randall with the bucket. Randall's got 4 points in the quarter.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
And the 76ers call time here. Nice game. Great performance by Julius Randle.
Yeah, he's just torching them right now. A good decision to huddle up, kind of hit the reset button, and figure out how to slow his roll.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. He was not happy with their play. He told them, we're getting outworked out there. Simple as that. We got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if we have enough to.
Thank you, David.
P.J. Tucker, one of those guys that we talk about as a journeyman throughout his NBA career, but there's no doubt that he's made positive impact and touches wherever it is that he's played.
The first one falls. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Brent, we've seen star players continue to angle their way onto what some would call super teams. Is that good or bad for the league?
I think at some point that's going to probably play itself out. I mean, every organization, Kevin, quite frankly, is looking for the best talent they can. So if you could pile up 3, 4, 5, you're going to do it. But at some point financially, it just doesn't make sense. So I think there's going to be a time when you're going to see that dissipate a little bit as teams put themselves together.
Here's Harris. The jumper from the free throw line is good.
Beautiful in the mid-range there. Sometimes it looks automatic for Tobias Harris.
Right side, Williams. Outside, Fox. Passes it to Davis. Out to the wing. Here's Randall. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists in the game. Wilton the pass to Embiid. Williams with the block. And they get it back. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Ball violation. That's a jump ball.
And it's the Kings with the ball. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. It's a 14-point game. And Randall throws it down.
You wonder if the coaching staff is encouraging these kind of nights and aggressive play from Randall to take over.
Harris kicks it to Tucker. Harris looking it over. Shoots.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Another miss by Philadelphia.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Williams trying to break free. That's good from Fox on the assist by Davis.
The assist.
Davis has got 3 assists tonight. The 76ers trail by 18. Pass to Tucker. Pass to Harris. It's stolen by Randall. On the wing, Davis, guarded by Tucker. Here's Brunson. No good with the triple. 76ers have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win
for the Heat.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
And when it's all said and done here, this will mark their 38th W on the year.
And you know, this is a win they wanted badly, guys. They did not want to get swept in the season series.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Julius Randle.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Brunson the pass to Randle. Williams kicks to Fox. The pass to Randle. And here's Davis for three. That's in, coming off an assist from Randle.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Tucker with the ball. Randle on him. They get it back. Embiid, the pass to Milton. Over to the left wing. And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. They've poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of the crowd that loved Indiana.
And you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Brent Berry, Greg Anthony.
Last year I made $7 million, didn't have to do a single show. Should I tune my up at Coca-Cola for the check that cut me at the Super Bowl? On my life moments is a Super Bowl. Dr. Dre, he got a Super Bowl. Last night I was texting Jack Dorsey, that's the perks you get from being super dope. This is real life, ain't no act in it. All these rap, they be Brad Pitt. Every little thing I do is mad different. Got my little cousin playing badminton. Gave my little bro a quick 50 piece, he got the whole and I've been stacking up all these assets, can be conducting any bad business. Like, whoa, hey, I keep that drip on me. I'm big homie. Hey, I can't ever slip homie. My mama might flip on me. Like, whoa, hey, drop top coupe in the summer. I rest my case. Like, hey, I'ma live life to the fullest with every single breath I take. Like, let me tell you something real quick. Hey, who you told every time that you touch my wrist, I'm the greatest. Can't play with this. My pull up in them Chevys and Beamers. We all young and rich, you can't check my demeanor. I just bought a Birkin for my Aunt Regina. I've been getting money since I was a senior, but last year I made $7 million, didn't have to do a single show. Should I tune my up at Coca-Cola for the check that cut me at the Super Bowl? On my life moments is a Super Bowl. Dr. Dre, he got a Super Bowl. Last night I was texting Jack Dorsey, that's the perks you get from being super dope. I be feeling like it's me against the world, but I can give a f who my opponent is. Asking why I dropped the YBN, I had no other choices, we ain't own it. You know that janky, I'm not condoning it. With a couple, I got a bone to pick. I'm on some movement, y'all on some moment. But I'll be here forever, y'all can go and quit. We had bad, then a new Bentley, just re-up from that new stimmy. My brother counting them blue Benjis, only feel good with my crew with me. Like, whoa, they try to question my character. Young Richard Black. We some road, don't fit the criteria. Don't like your vibe, not allowed in my area. I entered this game and I came here to change it. Speak my beliefs, now they calling me dangerous. Taking a throne and I'm gonna maintain it. I gotta go down as just one of the greatest. So anybody got a problem with me, can't fake kick it. Your politicking, I ain't worried about it. I know God is with me. Your peace of mind is worth $1.50. But last year I made $7 million, didn't have to do a single show. Should I tune my up at Coca-Cola for the check that cut me at the Super Bowl? On my life moments is a Super Bowl. Dr. Dre, he got a Super Bowl. Last night I was texting Jack Dorsey, that's the perks you get from being super dope.
beats. I don't wanna go, I'm already gone. Gone, I'll get it wrong. Going. I don't wanna go, I'm already gone. I'll get it wrong. I'll get it wrong. Blinders, drawn to the vacancy. Right, fool, I'm a fool. I'ma lose all decency. Lose all decency. Either ride in a fantasy. And that blinders, drawn to the vacancy. Get right, tune to your frequency. Get fool, I'm a fool. Lose all decency. Lose all decency. Oh, so you gone, right? Oh, so you gone, right? Ooh, oh, so you gone. Gone. You be gone like the wind, I be gone like Chicago. I be gone like the wind, I be gone like a windy. If you be gone, I be gone like Chicago wind. If you be gone, I be gone like a yeah. You said he gone, I be gone like the wind. But me, my brother, you supposed to be king. You said you really would care. You said you really would be there. All of your latency frequently throwing my frequency off. When you vibrating the same, when you vibrating the same, when you vibrating the same. I be so gone like that Monica, you be gone like Chateau. You got a pass in the front seat, I got a pass in the back seat. You got a pass in the front seat, I got a pass in the back seat. Every single time you got me. It really doesn't take too much. You got me.
Yeah. They plan was to knock me out the top of the game, but I overstand they truth is all lame. I hope right in they mouth, then I carve my name. Nah, it's too real. Nah, it's true king. It's however you feel. Go ahead, you swing. Your arm's too short to box with God. I don't soloists, only squads. Fame went to their head, so now it's odds. Yesterday you begged for a deal, today you tough guys. I seen it coming soon as I spotted my enemies trying to do what I do. Came in with my style, so I followed you. I kept changing on the world since barbecue. Now you wanna hang with I hung with. It's funny, I once said, if I ever make a record, I take a check and put something away for a rainy day to make my exit. But look at me now, 10 years deep, since the project bench with in my socks sleep. I never asked to be top of rap's elite, just a trial trying to learn the traps of the streets. But look at me now. Give me time to explain. Women in fast cars and diamond rings could poison a rap star. I saw birds flying through a broken sky. Wish I could flap wings and fly away to where black kings in Ghana stay, so I can get old. But that'll be the day when it's peace, when my don't need to, when these streets are safe to play. Vision my own swimming in, play with like the Exorcist that they gave. I beg for God's help. I'm your disciple, certainly. I'm the N, the A to the S-I-R. If I wasn't, I must have been my ways, staring at my reflection in the mirror, sitting still in the chair like my conception. When everything around me got cloudy, the chair became a king's throne. My destiny found me. It was clear why the struggle was so painful. Metamorphosis, this is what I changed to. And God, I'm so thankful.
Anderson fit them. Gros, je suis loin de Gandhi, que des bandits dans le son système. Si toi tu nous as menti, ça sera pas joli pour ceux qui t'aiment. Gros, chez nous y a pas de week-end, c'est napolitaine. Quand j'aurai racheté nos terres au bled, là je pourrais il me faut les rappeurs. Ce mois-ci, je suis en bénéf, il me faut une perche viscère. Si, j'ai un froid comme l'hiver, je vous siffle qu'on remet l'est. Là, je suis par le yalo, on n'a jamais eu le temps d'être ado. Ma surprise, ça trempe, on dit que je suis pas bon pour les cadeaux. Je me rappelle pas de son nom, mais de son dos. Y'a pas de tuto pour les. Des gars font gaulerie comme Golo, on sort le on fait notre boulot. Big up aux refs qui ont caché mes meubles quand Babylone a cassé ma porte. Ils ont mes ancêtres sur leurs mains, c'est ils veulent que je vote. Igo, on n'est pas potes, dans la porte, je connais pas le code. Igo, on n'est pas potes, dans la porte, je connais pas le code. Elle fait une fixette sur ma A6, A7, je fais le tour de France sur. Elle fait une fixette sur ma A6, A7, je fais le tour de France sur. Elle fait une fixette sur ma A6, A7, je fais le tour de France sur. Elle fait une fixette sur ma A6, A7, je fais le tour de France sur. Tant que j'ai pas le milli, c'est que ma vie n'est pas belle. Je suis dans la cabine, je danse comme un gorille. J'ai le du barbier pour en public. Nous sert dans une épave cagoulé gants. Quand y'a rien à pique, grave cagoulé gants. Même quand le soleil tape, j'ai vu mes grands changer après le. Serré dans l'habitacle, 50 000 coffrés dans un clic-clac. Tellement ils courent, ils se font des claquages dès qu'on dit faut pas que tu craques. Nouvelle technologie, je peux te localiser, la position exacte. T'as un bon style, tu passes partout, je t'envoie dans les soirées. Senti la pression d'affût, j'suis tellement déçu, jamais eu ça. Faut que t'apprennes à vivre comme ça, j'ai dû convoquer le staff, t'as cru qu'on allait. Carton dans les chaussettes, je voulais masquerer au foot, juste des tacles. Dans la main droite, les mains sur le capot, ils ont rien vu, c'est grave. Y'a tous mes gavas qui viennent chicoter, on m'a averti que t'as stoppé de vivre. Les hommes ont remixé les livres, que Dieu t'évite de nous croiser. Tu vas te calmer ou on va. Toi et ton équipe de 3ème div. Baveux est né à Tel Aviv, mon baveux est né à Tel Aviv. Elle fait une fixette sur ma. A6, A7, je fais le tour de France sur. Elle fait une fixette sur ma. A6, A7, je fais le tour de France sur. Elle fait une fixette sur ma. A6, A7, je fais le tour de France sur. Elle fait une fixette sur ma. A6, A7, je fais le tour de France sur.
And I can't lie, I've been pulling all these strings, now my hands tied. Know they love to kick you when you down, so I stay. I ain't got the time, baby girl, I'm tryna take time. They threw dirt all on my name, I came back making landslides. Moving like I never had the chances in my past life. It's that show of heart, there ain't no beating, making. I might turn my chances to a mansion in the Atlas to attention. I need millions in my pension, all them things that I want expensive. I put it.
If it's your first time jumping into my team, I definitely want you to get used to just the mode in general. Definitely try out like clutch time. Clutch time is a 5-minute quarter game. You're basically jumping into the fourth quarter. It's tied up. Try that offline first. I definitely recommend the offline stuff to get used to like the different animations. But after that, you're gonna get better players. You'll be able to get rewarded for it, and then you'll be able like just to jump into online.
As the point guard, you are primarily responsible for all of the offense, right? You got to be the one to play make, put the ball in the hole, create open shots.
And here were the Memphis Grizzlies, focused on the task at hand as they came into the arena earlier. Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. And tonight, we'll see the Memphis Grizzlies as they go up against the Sacramento Kings. here in Golden One Center. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. Hey, Allie.
John Moran, a first-time All-Star in 2022. His teammates say he is the best point guard in the league. Morant said, quote, "I'm a very humble guy, but also confident. So I'll let my teammates continue to talk for me. I'll just do what I can do on the floor to prove them right." Brian, Coach Jenkins said, quote, "All he cares about is winning."
Indeed. Thanks, Allie. And we're expecting an intense battle in the front court tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, B.A., it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Bain and Brooks out on the wing. Xavier Tillman is out there with Jackson. And it's Morant in at the 1. And for Sacramento, De'Aaron Fox is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Terrence Davis. Then it's Julius Randle.
And this is part of Morant's role. As a guard, he's responsible for finding the open man.
And here's Fox. Pass to Brunson. Fires from deep. The rebound by Jackson. Fox against Bain. The open shot by Brooks. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
Assist from Desmond Bain.
And it's Sacramento's ball. 4-point game. Fox, the pass to Davis. Here's Brunson. It's not going to go for him. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. Outside Bain. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. They get it back. Tillman. It's tipped. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Grizzlies.
Grizzlies ball.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
The Grizzlies have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor.
And guess what, guys? I mean, one of the ways De'Aaron Fox improved his skills growing up was playing 2K, learning the NBA game on 2K. I love it.
Yep, that one goes.
Closer in. Let me just tell you, Morant, he's going to find a way to score. He just has such a fantastic touch around the rim.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, he's clearly not satisfied with the lead they have. Took it to the rack. It would not be denied.
Now here's Randle. In the game against Philadelphia, very impressive. The kick out to Brunson. Pass to Davis. And a miss there on the triple. And De'Aaron, playing 2K growing up, his dad encouraged him to observe. Take note.
Good advice. I mean, De'Aaron learned a lot about things like ball screens, pick and roll from playing video games, stuff like that. I mean, Fox used 2K as a way to study the game of basketball.
Timeout called. The Kings.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and Coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
Let's give a big round of applause for your 9-1-6 crew.
Here in the first quarter, with about 2 minutes gone by. Fox, the pass to Brunson. Pass to Fox. There's Davis with the 3. They get the rebound.
A huge sigh of relief. 1 for 5 now. Let's see if they can keep it going.
Morant with it. He's averaging almost 35 a game. A crucial player for them. Takes one from 10 feet. And he can't get that one.
Well, okay, well, I like his aggressiveness, but, like, the defense was waiting on him that time.
Randle finds Davis. And here's Randle. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox.
We all know that Fox can score, but there he is reminding you that he can also drop some dimes.
From 12 feet. And it's Morant missing. Sacramento has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Here's Brunson. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And Jalen Brunson, he's a great option on the floor, Grant.
Yes, he is. Can attack from different levels of the floor. Solid shooting threat from outside. And gives you another playmaker to initiate the offense.
Both free throws good from Brunson. And seems hard to believe, but it's been almost 40 years since the Kings moved to Sacramento.
And, you know, maybe they haven't hung any banners, but they've had some special players and some great seasons in that time. And they mean a lot to that community.
Now here's Brooks. He's definitely not pleased how he played against Phoenix. Morant, no good. The Kings trailing. Outside Brunson. Out left to the wing. Randall, the pass to Brunson. That one's good. This game is all even.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He will gladly take those.
Timeout call. Memphis. With the trade deadline approaching, RJ, the rumor mill has been active. How does that affect a player when their names are being mentioned in trade rumors?
Well, it can be a blow to your confidence, and it makes it tough to trust the organization at times. And if players are well-liked, it can tear a locker room apart. I've seen it.
And the Kings will go for a different look here. Williams is checked in for Randall. Martin comes in for Davis. Carter, he's checked in for Brunson. And it's Flynn in for De'Aaron Fox. Now here's Clark, averaging around 5 points a game. Outside Morant, no one near him. Williams grabs the board.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Martin attacking. Soft touch off the glass.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Pass to Aldama. 1:49 left now in the first quarter.
The defense really made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
Here's Carter. Fournier covering. Inside. Carter, the pass to Williams. Here's Flynn. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Morant against Carter. They need this. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Williams is checked in. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Pass to Fournier. Williams against Williams.
Kings foul. Malachi Flynn. First personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Memphis. Grant Williams taking 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
Cousins, he's checked in for the Kings. Dragic comes in for Flynn.
And there's a reason why guys love playing with Dragic. Just an unselfish player.
Now Morant. Clark right side. Back to Morant. Clock at 6. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. Barton outside. Carter from outside. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good!
and just nails the three. Way to close the quarter.
He knew exactly how he wanted to do it, too. There was no doubt in his mind that it was going to fall.
And so it's Sacramento with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We'll be back in a moment.
Fans, your Kings
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Sacramento. The Kings leading. So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Williams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Cousins. 6 to shoot.
No debate there. He got hammered. Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
The NBA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
Now here's Brooks. Shoots over Davis. And it's Brooks missing.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Out of bounds. It'll be Grizzlies ball. Robert Williams checked in for the Kings.
Robert Williams.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, De'Aaron Fox is a competitor. He said, I want to win. I know there's more that I can do. Just trying to create a spark, some type of energy. You can talk about what you did in high school and college, but you have to take it to a totally different level if you want to be one of those guys in the league. Brian?
Allie, thank you. Randall, the pass to Davis. Now here's Williams. Pass to Fox. Right wing. And here's Brunson from the arc. The offensive rebound. Williams. Here's Randall. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Randall's got 6.
An intense player on the boards. Love seeing Randall get after it and punish the opposition.
Morant against Fox. And the basket by Aldama.
It looked like he was playing against his little brother out there, the way he just went right over him with his height.
Going all in. That was the 2K drive. Well worth a second look.
Yeah, they're trying to close this gap. Always a good option to probe the paint and see if you can get an easy one inside.
Fox the pass to Davis. Moran against Fox. Pass to Brunson. Back to Fox. Just 5 on the clock. And Randall the bucket on the assist from Fox. Randall's got 4 points in the quarter.
And Randall is a gamer. Someone who's experienced at overcoming intense coverage from this area of the floor.
Timeout called. Memphis. And every team has them. Those games where you just don't have it. Why does that happen, Brett?
So, I think, first of all, 82 games. It's a grind of a season. You factor in traveling, injuries, players out for different reasons. You're going to have moments like this where it just doesn't happen. You know what you do? You learn from it, you move on, and you get ready for the next night.
Tillman's checked in for Memphis. Here's Brunson. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. He's got 6.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Outside Bain. Now here's Moran. He's got 5. Outside Bain. And he was fouled while in the act. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Now here's Williams. This is the most they've led, 13 points. Brooks outside. Beyond the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc. Brooks has got 5.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now. I mean, during his first playoffs, Dillon Brooks proved he was a big game player, scoring in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah.
Some changes for Sacramento. Carter comes in for Brunson, and it's Flynn in for Fox. Williams passes to Randall. Back to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Yeah, never a bad idea to have Randall with the ball. Just a great passing forward.
You know, talking about Dillon Brooks, also great in those first ever play-in games, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the Grizzlies making the playoffs, winning 2 games. Brooks was outstanding in a win at Golden State, locking down the Warriors on the perimeter.
Now here's Fournier. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Just 2 to shoot. The shot misses, so Sacramento will take it the other way.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Davis from long range. They get it again.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
And there's 1:38 left in the second quarter. Pass to Bain. Down low. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Bain's got his second basket of the game.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
And the Kings call time here. And some changes here for the Kings. Cousins, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Barton in for Davis. Williams is checked in for Memphis. Barton outside. Cousins down low, working on Clark. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Now here's Randall. Give him 8 points now. Carter inside. Fournier covering, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Grizzlies ball.
The Grizzlies have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Outside, Williams. Clark outside. Pass to Bain. Releases from 15. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And here's Carter. Fournier covering. Barton, the pass to Cousins. And he makes it on the layup. Cousins has gotten his first bucket of the night.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Hey, if you give him room, he's going to score the ball.
He got it up. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's the Sacramento Kings going into the break up 12. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. We'll be right back.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. This home crowd is elated about what they've seen so far. I'm Ernie Johnson. That's Shaquille O'Neal. That's Kenny Smith. It's Sacramento with the advantage at the half. They are leading by 12. Shaq, how do you think Sacramento played?
Love how hard they're going at it on the defensive board, showing some real tenacity every time the shot goes up. They carve out this lead because of their aggressive mindset. Don't expect that to change in the second half.
And now, Kenny, let's get your opinion on Memphis.
They got hammered. I mean hammered on the board. That tells a lot about the team. The heart has not been there. The sacrifice has been there. I mean, they just don't want it.
And now with the second half about to get under.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Julius Randle has been sensational.
And he was a beast on the offensive glass in that first half. How can they slow him down?
The way to limit those offensive boards, it's just effort, guys. Whoever is guarding him has to get to position and beat him to the spot.
Terrence Davis out there with Julius Randle. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Now here's Morant. Outside Bain. Back to Morant. Brooks outside. The 3 from Bain. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
3 points.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Fox, the pass to Brunson. Davis with it. Brooks defending. Pass to Fox. And he banks in the layup. Give him 8.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. Brooks, the pass to Bain. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Puts up a 3. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Sacramento calls timeout. All right, Richard, I was looking over your accomplishments, doing a little extra prep on you. An NBA title with the Cavs, a state title in high school, and almost won it all in college at Arizona. Is that the one what-if in your career?
Oh, no. Thank you for bringing those up. But, yeah, I have tons of what-ifs. I have, obviously the college championship. I also got Athens in the 04. And look, just for giggles, I also like to talk about the 2 times I lost in the NBA Finals going against Shaq and Kobe, then Tim Duncan, David Robinson, and Manu Ginobili. But the funny thing is, it's not like they didn't have Hall of Fame head coaches. It was only Phil Jackson and Greg Popovich. So, I've run into a few buzzsaws in my day.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
Fox, the pass to Davis. And here's Brunson from the arc. The rebound by Jackson.
Only their first miss in 4 attempts. It's been a great start to the half.
Pass to Bain. And here's Morant. Brooks outside. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. And here's Brunson from the arc. Knocks down the long J. Brunson's got 9 points.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
The Grizzlies have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, the league and the world have endured tremendous challenges in recent years. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "We found a way to keep going under very difficult circumstances. It required enormous diligence. To keep playing throughout the pandemic, we are particularly proud of that." Brian?
Hey, the show must go on. Thanks, Allie.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Now here's Brooks. 5 points in the game. And another miss by Memphis. Brunson with it. Jackson in his pocket. Outside Brunson. Pass to Fox. Lays it up and banks it in. Fox has got 6 points in the quarter.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space. It has to be a great play on each end.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Williams is checked in for Tillman. Aldama comes in for Jaren Jackson Jr. And Fournier is subbed in for Desmond Bain. Now here's Brooks. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. The shot to stop the run. The shot by Fournier, no good. Sacramento has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Pass to Barton. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Kings, Will Barton. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Barton. Memphis has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Brooks outside. Pass to Williams. This one for 3. Good. And the setup by Morant.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Barton outside. Here's Cousins. And it's in there. Cousins has gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Brooks with it. Pass to Fournier. Outside, Williams. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Robert Williams picks up 1. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Kings. Clark is checked in for Memphis. He does not get the 2nd one. The Kings have gotten 7 of 8 shots to fall in the third quarter so far. Williams, no good that time. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Here's Fox. He's got 6. And it's Fox with the jam.
Even though Fox is just 6'3", he's got some hop, showing them off a little bit on that play.
56 seconds left in the third quarter. Moran against Dragic. Brooks left side. Doesn't go that time. Good work defensively by Cousins. Martin, the pass to Cousins. Dragic against Morant. And then Morant with the jam!
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
And what a drive that was. Replay courtesy of Mobile One.
Yeah, he has that fight in him. Love the aggression at the rim when they are trying to claw back into the game.
Here's Williams. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
Man, good whistle there.
That one misses.
Shooting for Sacramento, Robert Williams.
And he's good on the second. The Grizzlies have gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. And he lobs it up top. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. Fox the pass to Williams. Here's Carter. Here's Cousins. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Cousins has got 4 points now in the quarter. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The Kings on top. They lead by 18. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Tillman in at the 5. Now here's Brooks. Here's Bain. Sacramento grabs the miss. Randall's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Davis. And Davis slams it home.
Just magnificent. I mean, he punishes the D for lackluster effort.
They look a little disorganized there. The result is an emphatic jam.
Yeah, when you're not locked in on defense, they will make you pay with an easy finish there.
Here's Bain. After the Kings picked up a basket a moment ago. And it's Brooks missing.
Yeah, no triples for him here in the second half. One fell in the first, though. Can he turn it up?
And that one's good for Brunson.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And we just had to see that Mobile One drive one more time. Great stuff.
And this is exactly what you love to see. Up big, not letting up, keep on applying pressure to their defense.
Now here's Moran. Pass to Brooks. Well, Grant, this is the business you and I are in. NBA has a couple of years with existing TV partners. How much are we going to see things change with the next deal, you think?
Oh, B.A., this is interesting as this continues to evolve. I think as people's viewing habits have changed in the last 10 to 15 years, I think live sports and the NBA game is still something fans love to see in real time. I think also the fact that we can also attract a larger audience is exciting. I don't know how it'll all play out, but I know it'll be fun to follow and watch as we go.
And the Kings will go for a different look here. Leonard's checked in for Randall. Temple comes in for Davis. Harden, he's checked in for Brunson. And it's Flynn in for De'Aaron Fox. Williams from long range. Sinks the tray. Williams has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Temple. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Williams passes to Fournier. There's the foul. It's on Will Barton. That's his first foul. A line change here for Memphis.
Substituting on the court.
Payne against Barton. The 11-footer. Offensive rebound. Here's Clark. And a nice finish on the layup.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Back to Flynn. Pass to Leonard. Here's Temple. 5 on the clock. Up and over Brooks. And it's Temple missing.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Now here's Morant. And the NBA last season introducing a 100-camera system that allows for a video game-like presentation with virtual angles. It's pretty cool. Video games used to chase the league. Now the league's kind of chasing the video games.
Yeah, well, this is where the future is heading. It is so cool to see all the different angles that you can now see a basketball game from. That's what makes it fun. That's what makes it exciting. And the NBA, they're doing the right thing.
And I know scouting departments are using them as evaluation tools as well.
Oh, they're always going to figure out a way to scout more and to evaluate more because it helps them when they're negotiating players' contracts.
And as recovery and injury prevention goes high-tech, Richard, many players are starting to wear the trackers to measure the wear and tear.
Well, look, wear and tear, at the end of the day, players have more things to their access. Doesn't matter if you're talking about medical equipment, treatment, doctors, trainers. So there's going to be wear and tear because that's professional sports, but more stuff today have been instituted to help the players recover faster.
And hopefully prolong their careers.
If they're good enough.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
And it's Brooks missing. And it's Sacramento's ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Brunson passes to Barton. Now Davis. The 3 is up. And the Kings with another 3.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to them at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
3-pointer, Brooks. Hauled in by the Kings. Randall's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Davis, the pass to Brunson. And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's foul number 2 for him. Well, the NBA has gotten tougher on flagrant fouls. But you see instances where guys get hurt. They miss a lot of time, and yet there's only a 1-game penalty for the fouler. Something to look at, you think, RJ, or no?
Well, if the flagrant results in games missed due to injury, then maybe the fouler should miss more games. The only problem with that is you can see players starting to embellish on their injury in order to make sure that other people get suspended. That's how petty our league is.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Kings.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And it was a team effort tonight, collecting their 39th victory of the year.
They have proven to simply be the better team of the two, winning all 4 games in this season series.
So it's Sacramento now. The Grizzlies making their last shot. Back to Carter. Dragic outside. Pass to Barton. Takes a 3. Nice persistence to tip it back in.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Outside, Williams. Here's Aldama. Leonard defending. Here's Aldama. Outside for Moran. Fires the 3. Offensive board. Barton outside. Williams grabs the board. Outside Morant. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
And that'll do it, folks. For the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
I'ma live forever, I can never. I put it in a sound so I'm immortalized. Why can't I feel anything? Quit, but I might start again. Anything to feel again. Back in the where I feel real again, yeah. Back in the where I feel real again, yeah. Back in the where I feel real again, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. 英語わかりません。英語わかりません。アジアメリカ人。英語わかりません。宮地稼ぐダラ。I put the back in the yen。英語も忘れちゃった。I'm bringing it back to Japan。英語わかりません。英語わかりません。アジアアメリカ人。英語わかりません。宮地稼ぐダラ。I put the back in the yen。英語も忘れちゃった。I'm bringing it back to Japan。今到着成田。前はマクドナルド今食べてるキャビア喋り方がキャビア髪かく雷や渋谷クラブ入り VIP Yeah 上がる夢を見てるいつも通り開けて飲んでる水のようにどこにいたら渋谷立てて地図を読むニューヨーク帰ったら普通のアジア人に戻る英語何もわかりません俺の女は過去口洋服ほとんど中国から今からパリ服を月間に確かにやね月間にってわかるよねアルバム終わったらあとすぐ国出る I'm a check 滑らか with the flow Everybody on the flow どこでも出身 Everybody 欲しい人いるから僕ポケットの中パスポート見つかるわけないよ Yeah英語わかりません英語わかりませんアジアアメリカ人英語わかりません宮地稼ぐダラ I put back in the yen 英語も忘れちゃった I'm bringing it back to Japan 英語わかりません英語わかりませんアジアアメリカ人英語わかりません宮地稼ぐダラ I put back in the yen 英語も忘れちゃった I'm bringing it back to Japan Me no speak no English. These fools who just see pigment. Them labels just see business. I'm an NY child, my fit head down to the brows. I've been trying to make an imprint. Cause my whole life was a misfit. When I background cause they miss kid, I'm getting back in my zone. Made a new path for the wave, now I'm traveling home. Most of the time I keep hands on my paper, my head in the clouds, I can't answer the phone. Most of be telling me that I'm a star. I'm the crew and the cast of the show. Blowing up top of the Tokyo Tower. My aura is powerful, speaking in tongues on my own. 英語わかりません。英語わかりません。アジアアメリカ人。英語わかりません。宮地稼ぐダラ。I put back in the yen。英語も忘れちゃった。I'm bringing it back to Japan。英語わかりません。英語わかりません。アジアアメリカ人。 英語わかりません宮地稼ぐダラ I put the back in the yen 英語も忘れちゃった I'm bringing it back to Japan Little really want at me. Look down, still doing up Cali. Gingerbread man can't catch me. Flexed up like they really move Pally. I don't want just at me. I just want money that's calm. Teenage, never worry about acne.
I ain't never. She calm, so I added to the. Madison, but I'm calling her Maddie. Like Mads try send me the addy. What's the right, then I left at the alley. Like Dre don't look too shabby. Jordy thing come from the valley. Like, I just wanna. Give me that.
Yeah, miss, I really want. Baby, she. I made that. I tell her. She wanna tell me she love me. I tell her I'm cool, so I tell her. Yeah, my little. Nah, she didn't want hate me. She love me. Yeah.
Like Dre too forward, Dre too bait, Dre too nuff.
Like Dre too nice.
Keep on assuming I don't correct. I call you bluff.
Like I call you bluff.
Y'all think they're nice.
Y'all think they're nice.
You ain't buff.
Like you ain't buff.
You looking rough.
Like you looking rough.
So just give me the stuff.
Like give me the stuff. She moving forward, she ain't important. Give me the love. Like give me the love. Like I want something you got for me, baby. What's up? Baby, what's up? I wanna, baby, let me.
She don't know what I'm about. Let me give you a head start.
Let me just give you the.
Yo, Dre the best. Dre the best. Say it with chest. Yeah. She ain't under the rest. No, she ain't feeling no stress.
Nah.
I'm like, come here, baby. Sit on my lap, run your hand through my dreads.
So you not feeling me? Sit Felix, come like frenemy. Like Oliver Twist, she. Yeah, get separate, ready, we steady beat. She special miss, what's the recipe? I give her like forgive me eternity.
She want the best of me. And pray that she.
Pull it, that go, la Charlie. Only wanna pull, I wanna party. She don't wanna with my story. She wanna love on me only. She don't wanna love on nobody.
Never let it me. Oh, numbers popping up, scam likely. I was in my off-white, he's supreme. Trying to fit a high beats, I made the killing in billions. Still in their feelings, I'm counting blues like you're 6 sodas, $1 million to free my dog at the. And I might drop a dub on the dime. If you. Like the government, your day ones ain't always the that you come with, huh? Who gon' keep a million from the trunk? Ride through the city with. Really from the slum. Where I'm from, had a. Whoa, out the window. Oh, see them around my ops, those ain't my friends. No, oh, tell me how you wanna give it up. Oh, about love, I'm standing on big trust. Whoa, it's like homies plotting on me. I get no sleep, I get no sleep. It's like homies plotting on me. I get no sleep, I get no sleep. I just walked in through the front door, left out with the back end. One try with me back then, it look a little sweet, try to tap in. Transaction, y'all just getting money in the past tense. I can name 10 mad right now that I came up rapping. I'm a leader, the money turn me to a boss. Bigger than coming, the harder they gon' fall. I done been said about I used to love. I'm supposed to trust them, met in the club. She just wanna skip the young thug. I'm telling you what it is, don't talk about what it was. Here you got, but everybody got, just put this like, whoa, out the window. Oh, see them around my ops, those ain't my friends. No, oh, tell me how you wanna give it up. Oh, about love, I'm standing on big trust. Whoa, it's like homies plotting on me. I get no sleep, I get no sleep. It's like homies plotting
on me. I get no sleep. I get no sleep.
Clyde, Devera. It's gonna make for a hard cover. DJ Drama.
Get a drummer song. Yeah. Giamma's out. Check it. I'm a rock star. I'm a rock star. I'm a natural. I am not y'all. You know that I'm a pop off till the block's off. I'm a knock K-dot off till I'm top dog. Picture this inside a impostage, a lost cause. Yeah, myself got a. But you know that I be locked jaws. Playing pickup in a tank top, hitting bank shots. Let the tape rock till my tape pop. Get the witness in them break lines. This ain't K-pop. Boy, we whipping up the straight drop. Twisting bass nine. Bet you never seen a straight line with some K9. True story that I'm based on. But I ain't lying. You can say that I'm a show off. Cause I goes off. But you know about the show, dog. Yeah, it goes on. Get a drummer song.
I got lows, I got highs, I got mids, I got bass, I got lows, I got highs, I got mids.
Get a drummer song, drummer song.
I got mids, I got bass, I got lows, I got highs, I got mids.
Get a drummer song, drummer song.
I got mids, I got bass, I got lows, I got lows, I got mids.
Get a drummer. You a fool if you can't prove all the cities that I ran through for the fool. Lot of things that I can't do. Got my hands full, little homie. I'm in Cancun, writing Pantones, and I'm treating every sample like an heirloom. My mama told me be careful with my miracles. You gon' need another pair of shoes. It's a marathon. I'm a barracuda tuning baritone. Get a drummer song. Get a drummer song. Get a drummer song. I am gonna stun if I wanna stun. I remember I was troublesome. Now I'm number one. I'm a one-of-one. I'm a one-of-one. Get a drummer song if you wanna feel. I don't even really wanna deal. This is 100 mil and now everybody wanna feel, but ain't gotta play. We Mr. Yamazam, I'm a hologram. You might have made a team, but gotta start on the bench. I know that I'm Japanese, but you should pardon my French. Instead of pardoning kings who make it martyrs of men, I guess American dreams don't seem to start at the end. Everybody get your roll on, get your stroll on. I be binding with my protons like we Voltron. I can't pick up the phone, dog, when the roll call, but you know about the show, dog. Yeah, it goes on. Get a drum song. Get a drum song. Get a drummer song, drummer song, drummer song, drummer song.
Told him up. Birdman, Birdman. Clips, N.O. What you smell? Money smell. Come on, Lil, handle your business for me, boy.
What happened to that boy? Yeah. What happened to that boy? What happened to that boy? He was talking to that boy. What happened to that boy? Whoa. What happened to that boy? Yeah. What happened to that boy? He was talking to that boy. I heard it on a player main say it ain't so. Even as a youngin', they consigned me to, which explains why I'm worth my weight in gold while they was taking baby steps from it. Word in the streets that the envy is me. Enough ice on that watch to make a lose sleep. Magnified face help the see clearly. On their waist severely. I'm known for the. I'm heavy in the street like the 7 Series Beamer, man. Or that guaranteed to your man. Whoa, I'm the reason that your block is vacant. Malicious or just to make a statement. Clips and cash money, who ain't rich? Don't compare me to you. You ain't this. Whoa. What happened to that boy? What happened to that boy? What happened to that boy? He was talking to that boy. What happened to that boy? What happened to that boy? What happened to that boy? He was talking to that boy.
Stunner and patty cake, the worldwide Birdman. Lead the in the bushes. Boss of the with the round shake. One, flood the block. If I don't go to birds gon' flock. The birds just landed, so the gon' rock. New whips, big chips, the Prada Gucci. Bought mommy a fly beans, the wide skinny lips. She takes my flight, she holds. While the pork was staked out from state to state. It ain't nothing to a baller, baby. Pay the cost, big money. Birdman, boss, baby, stepping on my line. I sure a little something. Make Corleone come out in the black crow touch.
What happened to that boy? What happened to that boy? What happened to that boy? He was talking to that boy. What happened to that boy? What happened to that boy? What happened to that boy? He was talking to that boy.
Ugh, another soul lost. Had to make his shirt match my colored Porsche. Ugh, the rims match of course. It's Tim's, it reminded me of them. Glistening, wrist on chiller. In the same palm, a gorgeous. I put this on my lord. My niece was 4 when she felt chinchilla. I passed the shore for that that made rise from the like Thriller. Hustler, at night still found time to kiss my mother. Live like I'm dreaming, kick my feet up. Poke my waist, remind me of my demons. So quit your yapping before I get the have your fella.
What happened to that boy? What happened to that boy? What happened to that boy? He was talking to that boy. What happened to that boy? What happened to that boy? What happened to that boy? He was talking to that boy.
Hey, there it is. There you have it. Birdman, Clips, Jan Smith, V8, you know, Uptown. We go anywhere with this. Jan Smith, put this puzzle together. Hey, for real. 1,000 pieces, puzzle, 100. Let's get this money. Smell something. Getting money.
Not too many blessed with this corner vision. Don't give them knowledge, give them more religion. Poor decisions, mama couldn't pay, so they told her pray for the Lord's assistance. They read our souls, so we bought some Christians. Louboutin, who's LeBron? Shut up, dribble. We lost resistance. My words are beacon through the darkest distance. Converse with heathens that get lost in systems. Lead the village till them forces listen. Torches glisten. I sat with Cassius across from Liston. A Marcus Garvey with a heartless army. Malcolm by the curtains. You a carbon copy. I'm disturbing. Hard to stop me. Conform to life is what we always do. It's hard to accept the damage a would do. Now they wiping the floor with you. I can hike in the smallest view. It's all on you. It's not just a rap when you looking back, cause there's nothing there to look forward to. No use in mending when your heart is torn. So to them we hardly mourn, re-emerging in godly form. Cry when your daughter's born. Tell me how could you party on? You partly wrong. Just cover their ears when Megan and Cardi's on. Don't mean to single out these artist songs, but words is a weapon. That's what my father warned, and it's worse when the art performs. Yeah, the way I'm thinking astounds you. I'm saying what I want, you just saying what you're allowed to. You claim you married the game, who these lames are saying they vows to. Can't change the people around you, just change the people around. Let's go. Can't remember who. It's too hot. We giving out sermons on these rooftops. Staircase confessionals. It's in my tube socks. We giving out sermons on these rooftops. Can't remember who. It's too hot. We giving out sermons on these rooftops. Staircase confessionals. It's in my tube socks. We giving out sermons on these rooftops.
Hey yo, Grandma read from Matthews in the book of Joseph. Learned the cash rules, started is an omen. If you omen, then pay the ticket or they pay a visit in a low tent. My theory is you lames on the low end. Don't What your tribe called you cornballs never get no wins. Cherish your freedom, the inside of them is different. I sold the plate to a fallen angel in Hell's Kitchen. I seen on the street corner, it smelled sickening. Told a homie to watch his step, then he out of sight, out of mind. Quickly, how they forget you? It was fake love for real, only the call it my. It was made to. As far as flows, everything I say celestial. Hand Cecil or forbidden, call it a test tube. We'll make him come back and spend everything. That's a chess move. Know the difference from king, queen, and pawn, rook and castle. Out to snatch you. Came up.
Can't remember who. Too hot. We giving out sermons on these rooftops. Staircase confessionals. It's in my two tops. We giving out sermons on these rooftops. Can't remember who. It's too hot. We giving out sermons on these rooftops. Staircase confessionals. It's in my two tops. We giving out sermons on these rooftops.
Kissing like opera, I make it swoon. They know my name when I swear the lanes, they still ask who that is. She at the house party, hope she don't play the kid. Can't hear my phone, I'm on airplane mode, I'm still on 2%. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, yeah. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, no. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, yeah. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now.
I ain't opposed, she threw the and I ain't opposed, fighting the lows. I wear the sheepskin, but I am the wolf. I am the poster child, finessing the line that's posing and clothing and lying to open and hoping these to try.
I frown, I sizzle them, they buy it, they nibbling, they lying, they fibbing it, they charge, they children, they quiet, they whispering. They dry, I'm dripping it, they crying, no tissue man.
Hey, I got the kissing like opera, I make it swoon. They know my name when I swear the lanes, they still ask who that is. She at the house party, hope she don't play the kid. Can't hear my phone, I'm on airplane mode, I'm still on 2%. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, yeah. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, no. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, yeah. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now.
Man, let me call you back. I'm doing something important, trying to get these racks. New day, new flight that I'm boarding. All of my important. I seen you call, I ignored it. I got 10 toes on the pavement, but my mind is in orbit. Gorgeous.
I say a prayer to bless mine. This ain't a quiz, don't test mine. I ain't in whiz, but I get. You ain't a mentor, you get by. Yeah, I ain't not for nothing, you know I'ma get it. Yeah, I ain't not for nothing, you know that I'm winning.
Hey, I got the kissing like opera, I make it swoon. They know my name when I swear the lanes, they still ask who that is. She at the house party, hope she don't play the kid. Can't hear my phone, I'm on airplane mode, I'm still on 2%. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, yeah. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, no. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, yeah. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now.
I got a whole lot of money. Y'all it for me.
It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. My partner, load up on the. I'm trying to get. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. I stepped in the club. There you go. My keep music. My presence start up. The girls get excited. Hold on, wanna try it. I'm like, when I try it. My sweat, they wanna buy it. My they wanna try it. Club going stupid. When they do it. Jury got a jugging and she moving. Grocery dealing. Who you? Bro, 2 years ago, now I'm worth $1 million. Jackson to the ceiling. That's how we ballin'. You know that I'm rolling. To another. Now I'm out the meter. In the club with a whole lot of money. Y'all it for me. What a bad jacket. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. My partner, load up on the. I'm trying to get. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party.
A party ain't a party till I walk in it. Lime green flag, master fitted in the linen. Gucci shades over my face and my lens kinda tinted. 'Cause my eyes real low and my head just. Let it roll out of this. I'm a Roscoe Dash. I'm about to show out in this. My jury game on frost. About to snow out in this. Hey, flockers, get them. Let's pour out in this. Hey, what the is you rockin' for? Run up on me in my squad now. Listen, be.
You know, just be yourself and have fun, really. Be consistent. You don't have to be the best at the game when you first start off, but as long as you're getting better and progressing each game, like, you're going to see yourself with more and more fans and more views.
Well, in our grand finale of the 2K TV virtual rap party, we've got some heavy hitters in the house. Team 2K TV, we've got LD2K, we've got Brian, and our guest, John Smith. On the other side of the court, welcome back to 2K TV, Jimmy, aka The Professor, and new to the show, welcome Jay for Trey and Chris.
How you doing? What's going on? How you guys doing?
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you guys so much for joining us on this 2K TV rap party. We are going to...
Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. It's Wednesday, hump day, and we're ready to bring you all the action. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, this is Kevin Harlan. Hey, Dave.
Well, thanks very much, guys. Now, it's no secret at the end of quarters, players will wait until just after the buzzer sounds to fire up heaves, so they won't hurt their field goal percentage. To encourage a nothing-to-lose approach on these plays, many say it's past time that the league only counts the makes in those situations. Kevin, kind of interesting.
Yeah, it is. Do it. Thanks, TA. So let's take a look at the Toronto Raptors starting lineup. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. Young is out there with Jakob Poeltl. And it's Hauser in at the 3 spot. And for Sacramento, we've got Randall. Fox is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Terrence Davis.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
So Sacramento will get the first possession. Randall passes to Davis. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Right side, Fox. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That one on Jakob Poeltl.
And we talk about Fox's speed, but he also has length. He's a factor there in the paint.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
And he knocks down the first one. A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable, and they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their career.
And a big issue for teams, Greg, this time of year, keeping players healthy for the long haul. Coaches, we're seeing, starting to adjust rotations, keeping an eye on guys' minutes.
And, Kevin, it's such a long season. The teams have to keep the key players fresh. It's not a strategy everyone loves, but it's a necessary concern in today's NBA.
For three, Van Vliet, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
Fred's a bit of a streak shooter from out there, but when he's feeling it, he's deadly.
Fox dishes to Randall. Fox kicks to Brunson. Bounce pass Davis. Pass to Brunson. Here's the three. Good on the three-point shot.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Here's Hauser. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Davis. And Brunson has it in the corner. Here's Fox. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And Fox starting to show you his abilities inside. It has quick instincts, which I think helps him when he's down low.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Here's Hauser. Trent with it. Got a piece of it. Brunson scanning the floor. Count it. Good. Brunson's got 5 now.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now, here is Young, and it's Pirtle at the elbow. Trent outside. Over Brunson. And again, Toronto no up.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
There's the triple. And another three for Sacramento.
How about the awareness there from Fox? You got to love seeing how he is such a willing passer in finding the open man.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now, it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Passes it to Trent, looking to end the run. And again, no good by Toronto.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
Randall kicks to Brunson. The three from Davis. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
And whatever coach told them coming out of the locker room, they're listening. 5 out of 5 already.
Here's Hauser. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Hauser's got 6.
I like how Fred VanVleet stays patient. Eyes up, finds the breakdown in the defense.
And Smitty, Fred VanVleet has really come into his own as a starter.
He has, Kevin. He has proven he can run an offense. He's also a dynamic and confident scorer, and someone you can depend on to sink big-time shots.
Now, here's Trent. No points in the game yet for him.
I'm so impressed with the strength of Gary Trent Jr. Excellent at staying in control of his shot.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first.
And you look at Jakob Poeltl, great touch and presence inside the paint. Can get you with a move or just power his way to the hoop.
Both teams will make substitutions. And the Kings with possession. They're on a 13-5 run here. Carter, the pass to Cousins. Barton outside. Kept alive. Raptors trail by 3. Richardson gets a wide open look. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
This is the thing about Richardson. Off the bounce, he doesn't need to get to the basket to get his points.
And Greg Poeltl has so many options to score inside.
And that's why he's such an efficient scorer, Kevin. Very composed at the rim. Doesn't need a lot of time to get his shot off inside.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Richardson outside. There's the pass to Boucher. Over Williams. Boucher's shot is off.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Now here is Carter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Brunson. Here's Williams, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Just such a physical player. Williams has no off switch, which is how he gets these calls.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Kings.
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point, doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
And in addition, their three-point shooting has been dialed in tonight. They seem poised for a big game from deep.
Now, here's Richardson. They get a hand on it, and that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
And the Raptors making a change here. Fernando's checked in. There's a minute left to play in the first. Van Vliet outside. Richardson the pass to Fernando. 4 on the clock. The shot. And the Raptors miss again. Well, it was Toronto winning their last game against the Knicks. On the wing, Williams. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Banked in off the glass. Williams has got 5 now.
Yeah, hard trying to keep. Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
To the paint. Here's Achua. Good work there as it goes.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, both teams in the zone early. Stops have been almost impossible to come by.
And Cousins kicks to Barton. Good on the triple.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Van Vliet against Carter. Fires the three. Can't hit that one. Jalen Brunson has been on display for the King. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We come back right after this.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've been watching from the Kings, guys.
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
Raptors trail by 6. Davis is out there with Randall. Then there's Dragic. Then it's De'Aaron Fox. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Back to Van Vliet. Richardson outside. Pass to Purtle. 6 to shoot. Fader on the way. Here's Young. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Backed by great length, I'd call Young a reliable interior scoring option.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much. We can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, DA. Thank you so much. Kings leading now by 6. Fires for 3. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists tonight. We know you need talent to win, Steve, so how critical is basketball IQ to winning at the highest level? How important is it in that equation?
Kevin, it's everything. A playoff series can turn on a single play. And the guys, you can tell the difference who has a high basketball IQ and an average IQ. It does make a difference.
Now, here's Fox. Following the miss by Josh Richardson. Young against Randall. Dragic kicks to Fox. The Kings need to get off a shot here. The 3. No good from Dragic. Raptors trail by 9. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And it's Dragic with the foul. That's his first foul. The Kings making a switch here. Flynn's checked in. And Toronto also making a switch. Chris Boucher's checked in for Jakob Poeltl. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Richardson outside to the middle. 6 feet out. Count that one. Richardson's got his second basket of the night.
Though Richardson's improved his ball handling, he's still more comfortable in catch and shoot.
And so Fox will bring it up for the Kings. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Inside. Here's Randall. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got his 4th assist in this one.
A high percentage shooter inside. That's exactly where you want to get Randall the ball.
And the Raptors call time here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
for Josh Richardson.
Kings Youth Dance Team, everyone.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Van Vliet, and he uses the glass on the lane. Van Vliet's got 5 now.
To counter the size deficiency, Van Vliet has developed an insane number of moves inside.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And a bucket like that one might be just what they need to cut into this lead.
Now, here's Fox. Some good scoring numbers for him right now, averaging 17 points a game. And there's Randall on the assist by Fox. Randall's got the lead back up to 9 now for the Kings. Toronto's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Trent outside to the paint. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Back to Boucher. Beyond the arc. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And we've seen Boucher be more willing to take threes. You understand why. Splash.
To the inside. Here's Randall. Second chance effort. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Sacramento shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Achua, he's checked in for Toronto. And the free throw, no good. Randall, no good.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Here's Hauser. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Davis, the pass to Randall. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Raptors trail by 8.
And when you talk about Chris Boucher, an impressive forward who brings a lot to the table.
Pass to Flynn, out to the right wing. And it's Fox with the jam.
He is a blur. I mean, Fox obviously skilled at breaking down the defense, coupled with his athleticism and size. Boy, he is a terror.
And Boucher is one of those guys, Smitty, you love having in your rotation.
Kevin, he can score, rebound, and defend very well, and has shown a willingness to want to get better, which is something you love to see. Well, he was in rhythm, hitting 2 threes in the opening quarter, but hasn't made one since.
He kicks it to Davis. Fox passes to Flynn. Trying to get open is Randall. Connects from 3-point range. Flynn's got his first 3 points of the game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Trent finds Van Vliet. And here's Boucher. It's Trent on the wing. And nothing is falling for him right now.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And Fox gets it to go. And that's now 7 points for De'Aaron Fox.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus. Trying to take advantage of soft defense, he might have gotten over-eager.
Good work defensively by Trent. Van Vliet on the wing. And the Raptors miss again. And so it's the Sacramento Kings finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Here with Nick Nurse. Coach, the efficiency wasn't there in the first half. What adjustments do you need to make?
I thought we got pretty good shots, and if we're not going to score, it makes getting our defense set up difficult. So we got to keep shooting them. Hopefully we start making some of them.
Well, you can't score until you shoot, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Boy, a lot of energy in this arena tonight. The hometown fans getting after it. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaquille O'Neal's here. So is Kenny the Jet Smith. It's Sacramento with the advantage at the half. They lead by 15. Kenny, how'd you see it?
What a true demonstration of dominance. They made a commitment to owning the glass, and they made good on it. Blocking out, competing hard in traffic. That's the way you should play on both ends of the court.
Shaq, let's get your insight on Toronto.
Definitely they need to get out three-point shooters and contest. Oh, this is what happens when another team identifies your weakness. It just keeps hammering on it.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye.
That's right, crowd. Your night.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. One guy who's been getting it done is Jalen Brunson.
You know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
And some of it's just a mindset. He came into this game with a very unselfish approach, and his teammates have benefited from it.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. Birtle is out there with Young. And it's Hauser in at the 3 spot.
You know, if you guys know how to score like Gary Trent Jr., he can fill it up in any situation, firing off quality shots from inside or outside the arc.
Toronto shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
First one falls for him.
And Gary Trent Jr. certainly has some impressive stats as a result of his skills as a scorer.
Jay, how about 5 30-point games in a row? How about 9 threes in a single game? If he finds his rhythm, he can cause you a lot of trouble.
Trent hits them both.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Fox against Van Vliet. And it's Fox with the jam.
And the quickness Fox has, boy, it's impressive. Just coasting to the cup with ease.
Here's Van Vliet. Trent outside. Passes to Young. Count it from 12.
Thaddeus Young.
Young's got his second bucket tonight. Sacramento leading by 13. Out left to the wing. Brunson the pass to Randall. Back to Brunson. Bounce pass Davis. That one, no good. So the Raptors will take it the other way. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Poked away. Fox with the steal. Goes up, and it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, Fox is a dependable defender, always active, and he's really smart in terms of his anticipation and using those hands to come up with steals.
Now, here's Trent. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. The pass to Van Vliet. And the basket is good. Van Vliet's got 7 points in the game.
I mean, an excellent ball handler who varies his pace. Van Vliet knows how to create separation.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. And Fred Van Vliet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin Van Vliet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load. Increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 8. Kings moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Offline with the baseline jumper. It's stolen by Carter. Cousins inside. He's against Young. Buries it from three-point range. 11 points in the game.
Shooting at a high clip. He's found ways to get quality looks.
Pass to Trent. Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Young. With some art. Here's Pirtle. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for the Raptors. It's a 16-point game. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Back to Davis. Passes it to Brunson. Cousins inside. Defended by Pirtle. Davis kicks to Carter. Shot clock at 3. From 12 feet out. Williams can't get it to go.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
He gets it in there. Pirtle's got his first basket.
Really nice work. Pirtle going to town on the weak defense down in the paint.
To the left wing. Down low. Williams. And it's slammed in by Williams.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
And the Raptors call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Martin's checked in for the Kings. Dragic comes in for Carter. And there's the pass to Boucher. Back to Van Vliet. Brunson against Trent. Van Vliet outside. Knocked away. And stolen by Barton. And here they go. A finish. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Okay, look at Goran get up. Love seeing the veteran guard rise up and hammer it down.
Van Vliet deciding where to go with it. Drops it in from 11 feet. Van Vliet's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
And then Cousins with the dunk.
Awesome display. Fierce with the level of strength. DeMarcus with the impressive move.
Raptors trail by 18. Trent outside. Pass to Achua. And here is Van Vliet. He's guarded by Dragic. From deep, Trent. Sacramento grabs the miss. Williams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Barton passes to Brunson. Dragic with it. And it goes out of bounds. Went off Dragic.
Raptors ball.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Toronto's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Trent. And another basket for Toronto.
The mid-range is somewhere Gary Trent Jr. can be very effective.
Sacramento leading by 16. Brunson finds Barton. Back to Brunson. Outside Dragic. Outside Williams. Barton outside. To the wing right side. Brunson. Kings with the first shot clock. Here's Cousins. And then Cousins with the dunk.
You know, I think Williams has a terrific future. A charismatic, likable kid who can be unselfish to a fault.
Van Vliet can't get it to go.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And Cousins kicks to Barton. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession.
Substitution for your Kings. Julius Randle, Malachi Flynn, De'Aaron Fox.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Kings lead by 18. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Randle out there with Terrence Davis. Then it's Williams. Then it's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Flynn in at the 2. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Trent with the wide open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Kings leading now by 18. Outside Williams. Fox against Van Vliet. Flynn the pass to Davis. No good from outside. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Raptors. "14 feet away. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
A good shooter who can operate at different speed. Love when Fred is knocking down that mid-range jumper.
Boucher with the steal. To the middle. And there's Van Vliet on the assist by Trent. Trent's got 3 assists in the game. That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And even down big, the effort and energy is still there to try and make a comeback.
Timeout called by the Kings.
Please get a big round of applause for your Kings Youth Dance Team.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
During that break, Sacramento's coach had some words for the team. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
Thanks, David. Back to Brunson. Outside, Davis. Sacramento moving it around. Shot clock at 6. Brunson, no good. Raptors trail by 14. Here's Trent. Randle grabs the board. Sacramento's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Here's Davis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul. First team foul.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Kings.
I just love how they're taking advantage of their chances to run, and they're pushing it. Fast break points can win you ball games.
And they've also forced a lot of turnovers, capitalizing and turning those turnovers into points. Way to get after it.
And both free throws good for Davis. Well, Greg, analysts evaluate player performances on the floor, and sometimes we've seen the players fire back. They're not happy with the criticism.
You know, it's a risk you take, but if you treat everyone with kid gloves, you're really not doing your job. The audience expects a level of honesty, and quite frankly, players don't mind you criticizing their game. It's when those critiques become personal.
What a tough finish with all that contact. When Gary's doing damage inside, it's scary.
Fox kicks to Brunson. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Raptors trail by 14. The shot from 20 feet away. Van Vliet with the bucket. Van Vliet's got 6 points in the quarter.
A much different player here in the second half. He's taking advantage of what the defense allows.
Davis in the corner. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got assist number 7 for him tonight.
And Fox is a solid passer, knows how to get the ball to his guys when they're ready to let it go.
And the Raptors call time here.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Once again, for your 916 Crew Dance Team.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here's Hauser. Drills it from outside.
Sam Hauser.
What vision from Pirtle, getting the pass over to the wide open man.
Out to the right wing. Van Vliet against Fox. Davis, the pass to Randall. Back to Davis. 5 on the clock. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
A key rebound there, but they can do a little better on the glass here down the stretch.
Here's Van Vliet. Rebound by the Kings. They led by as many as 18 points. Down low, and it's Fox with the jam.
I think it's fair to say that Fox is in the zone right now. An exciting player to watch. I just love seeing how he can take over a game with his aggressiveness.
Young. Here's Pirtle. Gets the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out, but times have changed.
Defended by Pirtle. And Fox has it in the corner. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
And that one misses. Raptors trail by 14. Young left side. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go. And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Fred VanVleet.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
And the second free throw, good.
They needed more from him there. Any point they can get is absolutely critical for them right now.
Fox kicks to Brunson. A pass to Fox. Sacramento moving it around. Here's Randall. And Pirtle sends it back.
Gotta love the shot blocking ability of Pirtle. Wonderful timing right there.
.121 left here in the fourth quarter.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Kings.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And for the year now, they'll ramp up their win total to an even 40.
Important. With this win, they split the season series at a game apiece and also avoid the sweep. And that has to be a relief.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for De'Aaron Fox.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
To the inside. And Davis can't get it to go. Here's Trent. Off the left rim and out. And the Kings with possession. They led by as many as 18 points. Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Van Vliet passes to Hauser. Now Pirtle. Passes it to Van Vliet. Fires top of the key. And he connects with the jumper.
It's great watching Fred catch fire. When this happens, he dominates games with his scoring.
Fox kicks to Brunson. Here's Randall. It falls.
And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Once again for coming out and showing love for your squads. Be sure to get home safe, and we look forward to seeing you again soon.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.